What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy J Tuck. Will Cowboys fans stand up? So salute to my guy DMV. Definitely check out his channel. I'll post a link below. But we had a show last night. It was me, DMV, E2 Blue, my guy Cowboys Fan Talk Rome, and Space Cowboy. We did a round table, man. So you definitely got to check out that video, man, because we had a fun time last night. Salute to everyone who stopped by. But an interesting conversation kind of happened at the end, which I haven't really thought about, that my guy Space brought up. And he was like, yo, do we switch Tyler Smith back to guard now? Now, to kind of add the context of what sparked the discussion is, we were kind of looking futuristic, right? Of course, we're not looking past the Green Bay Packers, but we were kind of looking through the schedule, kind of seeing where the Cowboys stand, and there's a lot of conversations about Tyron Smith will be returning in December. And we all know, I don't give a damn. Tyron Smith is not holding no clipboard. So we know when Tyron Smith comes back, he's going to be our left tackle because we're not going to put him at guard. Like, Tyron Smith ain't playing no guard, right? So Tyron Smith comes back, let's say mid-December, before the Eagles game or after the Eagles game, right? You might get 2 to 3 games before playoffs to really get him up to speed, right? So I think that I see it from two different perspectives, and I'll give you both. We know Tyler Smith, what he's done thus far. Tyler Smith was one of my favorite prospects coming out of the University of Tulsa. He was very rough. He was a project. We all kind of knew that, had a lot of upside potential. And coming into the season, the Cowboys thought he was going to be a guard, right? And he was going to kind of compete maybe with Connor McGovern here and there. They really didn't prepare Tyler Smith to be our starting left tackle. We know Tyron Smith goes down, then Matt Waletzko goes down, and then they toss Tyler Smith out there. Now, I will say this. Tyler Smith has played well. Has he played great? No, he's played well, because right now he's third in penalties, which we all knew was his Achilles heel when it comes to, what he did in Tulsa, right? He gets a lot of penalties. He's third in penalties, and he's ninth in sacks allowed with only 4. So I feel like when you watch Tyler Smith, we can look at it and say, you know what? He didn't get Cooper Rush killed, and he has yet to get Dak Prescott killed. Knock on wood, right? So he's doing all right. Leave him at left tackle. But there's a lot of room for growth. And it really comes down to what is putting the best 5 out there. I know there's been so many conversations when it comes to Dallas Cowboys in the offense about what's the best 5, right? And I think that the best 5 would be, once Tyron Smith returns, is Tyron Smith as your left tackle, Tyler Smith as your left guard, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin, and Terrence Steele. That would be personally my best 5. So the conversation would be is, do you let Tyler Smith kind of just work out his kinks and get acclimated to the left tackle position as we're currently doing, and then when Tyron Smith comes, you just make the adjustment, right? You just say, all right, Tyron Smith's back. We're going to kick you inside, and then we're going to move Tyron back to the outside. Or do we be proactive versus reactive and get a jump start on things coming out the bye week when we say, you know what? We did bring in Jason Peters, who was a left tackle. He's a Hall of Fame left tackle. Let him play left tackle moving forward, and now kick Tyler Smith inside to allow him to get the reps. I'm torn, honestly, y'all. And here's what I say. Ideally, I would like for the Cowboys to do what I just mentioned, right? Kick Jason Peters to the outside, move Tyler Smith in the inside, because I'm just not a Connor McGovern fan. I'm sorry. I apologize. Your Honor, I'm sorry for all the things that I... Check out that meme. But when it comes to Connor McGovern, I just aren't sold like some people are. And I feel like the left side can definitely get some improvement. And they've been playing musical chairs, which I personally hate. I hate the musical chairs, fam. When it comes to playing Connor McGovern, then sometimes it's Jason Peters, left guard, and they switch and they swap it. We ain't the Dallas Mavericks, right? Find your team and stick with them. So if you think that Connor McGovern is your starting left guard, then you roll with them. Don't be subbing in and out during the game. I just hate that when the Cowboys do that. So I would personally like to see Jason Peters at left tackle and you kick Tyler Smith into left guard, because I think that instantaneously helps boost the strength of your left side of your offensive line. But then on the contrast, y'all, I know that Tyler Smith is going to be the left tackle of the future. Now, when would that be? We don't know. I don't know what the Cowboys' thought process is when it comes to Tyron Smith. He still has years on his deal. Will they look to get out and move on, or would possibly consider Tyron Smith maybe retiring after the season? I just don't know what's going on in-house. But if you think that Tyler Smith is going to be your future left tackle, and even when Tyron Smith comes back, then you need to let Tyler Smith play. I hate having Ty Smith, right? Tyler Smith play left tackle, and then you might put in Jason Peters at left guard, and then Tyron Smith holds the clipboard. So it's really complex when you think about it, y'all, because I am gearing up to what is the best situation to get this offensive line improved before we go into the playoffs, because we're going to see those defensive fronts. And it's like, do you let Tyler Smith kind of struggle and cut his teeth a little bit more, or do you put him in the position where he is going to be playing when we get into the postseason right now and already just rip that Band-Aid off? Because it gives you the opportunity versus Green Bay. Then you have Minnesota, and then you got the Giants, and then you got, Philly, and so on and so on, right? For him to really get acclimated to being a left guard at the NFL level like you were trying to do preseason all through camp. So I don't know, y'all. Let me know down in the comments, what do y'all think? Do you keep Tyler Smith at left tackle, and then as soon as Tyron Smith comes back and he's ready to play, you just move him in and give him 2 to 3 games to really prepare? Or if that's going to be his position throughout the majority of the rest of the season, do you already kick him inside and kick Jason Peters out to the left tackle? If I had to put on my Dallas Cowboys hat, right, my Stephen Jones hat, what the Cowboys are going to do, I think it's the latter. I think that you're going to see where you have Tyler Smith being your left tackle, Jason Peters and Connor McGovern still kind of does this interchangeable thing. And then when Tyron Smith is ready to go, they're going to move Tyron Smith to the left tackle and then say, you know what, buddy? Go on to the left guard position. I mean, you went out and played left tackle with 0 reps. We trust that you can play left guard with 0 reps and just kind of cross your fingers and close your eyes and hope for the best. But yeah, it was a very interesting topic that was brought up last night that I honestly haven't thought about, because the clock is ticking, and what we're hearing is that Tyron Smith could be back possibly maybe early December-ish. So that can change a lot of things as far as the health and the depth when it comes to our offensive line, which if you're a Cowboys fan, you definitely have to be excited about. So like I said, let me know, comment below, what's your thoughts? Y'all might say, nah, just leave everything as is, make Tyron Smith hold that clipboard, which that ain't gonna happen, right? I heard some people say move him out the right tackle. Terrence Steele is playing well enough. You're not changing the right side is good. I've heard some types of crazy things in the chat last night, but let me know what's y'all thoughts, man. It's your boy J Tuck. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. If you look below, we're updated, right? So you can see the CFO Sports shop right there below. Click on the shirts, the merch, everything is right there on the YouTube channel right down there. Go ahead, use that code CFOgang to get 10% off, man. I appreciate all the support, and hit that subscribe. Listen, y'all, I found a very interesting stat yesterday when I was doing the analytics of this channel. Last month was our biggest month ever. Salute to you, right? And out of all the views that we got, 85% of the people who watched the channel did not subscribe. Just hit the button. It's free. I promise I will not charge you a thing. Hit that button, man. I appreciate the support. Spread the awareness about this channel in this community, because we're growing and we're getting off to a great start and we're keeping things lit, man. It's your boy J Tuck. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. And I don't know what we're going to do on the offensive line, y'all. We just have to wait and see. Peace.